First, she would like to thank her dad for teaching her the meaning of perseverance, her mom for her love and support, her sister for her words of encouragement when she felt like giving up, my friends for letting me vent out my frustrations, my boyfriend for understanding when I unintentionally used him as an outlet for my anger, and my goddaughters, Jamie and Tony, for making me smile whenever I saw their cute little faces. Thanks, I would not have survived without you all. I love you guys with all my heart. Her fondest memories: happy hour at Celia's, trips to San Jose for our boiling crab sticks, learning new ways to burn calories, joking around with instructors, laughter I shared with friends in the program, Teresa and Marissa's hilarious reenactment of stories. We parked up in Andrea's epilepsy dance, opening up every single door for Mandisha, Agdi's woo-haws.
Actually, it's whoa.
Oh, okay, I just remember Agdi singing, what was the song there? Worry, be happy, yeah. And dancing at the board review, Selena's lunches, Shayna's Spanish adventures, Marissa constantly telling me that I talk to myself in clinic even though I don't, Renata's jokes, Julie's kindness, hearing Katie's distinct laugh all the way across the clinic, and the list goes on. She will not miss Abdi at Panera at 7 a.m. to cram for exams, and will definitely not miss excessive amounts of estrogen 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Congratulations. Teresa Castillo Concepcion. I would like to thank my family for their support, for driving all the way to Chabot to be abused and tortured by me. Here's a smiley face after that. Special thanks to my husband and kids for really taking good care of themselves while I was busy with schoolwork, for putting up with my mood swings, especially when I'm stressed with exams, homework, and patience. My husband for turning into a soccer dad and husband as well. Her memories: after clinic, getaways, boiling crab, java rice, Abby's favorite, and more. All good food for her tummy. Another smiley face. Happy hours at Celia's were always educational. It's taking a whole different course, not covered in hygiene class. Goofing around with classmates, staff, and faculty, especially Dr. Takei. Making Abdi laugh, the big smile, big teeth, with recession, priceless. Things she won't miss: 1.5 hours commute to Chabot, not to mention traffic on 580, waking up early at 3 in the morning to cram for exams, and Linda's Weifels pop quizzes. Marissa Leanne Canan. I'm going to do this right now. I should have apologized before I started. I don't ever have to use their last names in class, so the most stressful part of recognition night for me every year is trying to pronounce their last names for the first time in 2 years. So I apologize to any family members if I don't get the last name quite quick. She would like to thank her dad, her sister, brother, Aunt Melissa, my grandpa, my Aunt Patty for emotional support, my best friend, who's my mom, for her tough love and everlasting unconditional support. Mostly want to dedicate this to and thank my grandma, the wind beneath my wings, with whom none of this would be possible. Happy hours at Celia's and with the girls and Sergio. When patients no-showed on Fridays, and I got advice and life lessons for 3, sometimes 6 hours from Dr. Hashimoto. Things she won't miss: phone calls and text messages from patients at 2 a.m. canceling their 9 a.m. appointment. Congratulations. Andrea Fernandez. For her friends and her parents, especially those who neglected their teeth and who showed up on time, my coworkers for being flexible with my schedule, and my bandmates for providing me with an escape from reality. Her favorite memories, Linda's Uggs, nitrous practice, taking impressions in dental materials, making my classmates squirm during palatal injections, placing stickers on our requirement chart, Marissa acting in our special needs class, getting to know each patient and every classmate. She won't miss waking up at 6 a.m., not having time to herself, not eating or using the restroom when she really wants to, scurrying about for last-minute signatures, back-to-back Dr. Chen lectures. And An gave me the hardest challenge because he gave me names that I hadn't even seen before that he wanted me to pronounce. So An Lee Hong Hyun. I butchered it totally. You tell me. He'd like to thank his family, his mother-in-law and father-in-law for their timeless taking care of my daughter Jessica during stress times in clinic. My beautiful wife for her supporting and encouragement and understanding. My little daughter Jessica for giving me joy and happiness every time I look at her. Nam and Jessica, I love you two the most. My dad and my mom back in Vietnam for endless support. All of my classmates who together shared joy and sadness for 2 years. I wish you all the best. To my best friend Abdi, who always encouraged me, shared his lunch, and at times helped me to be set up, even gave me his patience when mine would cancel. Things that he'll remember. Endless fun times during the nights in the review course in Sacramento. Feeling relaxed and relieved after opening the result letter from the National Board exam. Things he will not miss. Trouble finding patients, especially when knowing that patients canceled at the last minute. Going around campus and asking almost every student to be a patient for the day. There were times when students just shook their head and knew what I was about to ask. Still, I just went on with another student, and the results were that I was able to have a patient to fill my schedule. Congratulations. Gupartak Kaur. Gupartak would like to thank her husband, my sister-in-law and mother-in-law, my daughter, Chabot, and my son, Andat. Fondest memory for a trip to Sacramento for the National Board preparations and enjoying time with her classmates. Things she won't miss, stress in the dental hygiene program, all the crazy paperwork we filled out in the program. Congratulations. Nanjusha, I practice this one and I practice this one and I'm probably still going to get it wrong. Nanjusha. Nanjusha. She would like to thank her husband, Rajesh, my family, my mom, my daughter Mahini, who is 3 years old. Her fondest memories, our trip to Sacramento for the review course was one of her favorite memories, and she will not miss the stressful 2 years. Margaret S. Lynn. Margaret would like to say thank you to my family and friends, my mom, my dad, my husband Ken, Cooper, and friends Isabel, Devinder, and Imelda. Favorite memories, school holidays, snowboard with friends, Isabel, eating out, passing the National Board exam. She will not miss homework and exams. Congratulations. Devinder K. Mahali. Devinder would like to thank her parents, her in-laws, her friends, Isabella, Vilda, and Margaret, my husband and daughter, thank God. Things that she her greatest memories eating out with friends and studying for the board and passing it. She will not miss being wary of critical errors. Congratulations. Janine Marlena Nelson. She would like to thank her father and her son for being my biggest supporters who helped keep me sane and forgave me when I wasn't. And special thanks to my friends that were able to come tonight. Her fondest memories, Friday conversations with Dr. Hashimoto and sharing a room with Manjusha and Duparta at the National Board Seminar. Things she won't miss, the stress and setting up and tearing down my operatory. Congratulations. Elizabeth Pennell. Katie would like to thank her husband and her children, her parents, her siblings, her in-laws, extended family, patients, especially my daycare provider who let me drop off Talia at 6:30 a.m. so I could set up my operatory before class. Andrea and Guparta's seizure dance is one of her favorite memories. Terry's laugh, the slumber party with the girls at the National Board Review course in Sacramento. Things she won't forget, won't miss. Having to tell my children, I can't right now, I have to study. The stress of finding the right patients on singing. Shana Michelle Reed. And friends for being understanding of program stresses and volunteering to be her patients. Volunteering, she says in quotes.